Hey guys, today I got a little story time for you. Major, cause of Strat, spoilers ahead, so if you didn't already play it, be warned. So, this is a story of my regular D&D group, where I normally play my Drow Druid in. But we started out with other characters. Me and my boyfriend made a couple. He was playing an Eldarin rogue named Nuriel, an assassin who traveled with the circus to hide between the showmen. I played Ea, a tiefling bard who grew up in the circus. Her whole family was part of it. But under all the talented people of her family, she never stood out. So she asked her lover Nuriel to join her when she split up with the circus and get on her own journey. He said yes, of course, and the two lovebirds began their journey. Because Ea's sweetheart and lived with 8 siblings for 21 years, she was a little lonely. So she invited 2 more people to join the group, a silent Goliath fighter named Dorga and an Ergenasi cleric with the name of Arya, who helped the 2 previously. But shortly after, the new group left the tavern to travel to Waterdeep. They were engulfed in a thick fog and traveled to somewhere else. Borovia greeted us with more fog, deep, scary-looking woods, and only one road to go. We arrived in a small town. Nobody was around. Every window and every door was shut. Crying of some children in the distance was the only thing we could hear. So Ea, of course, ran in this direction. We found the children in front of a big, old, scary-looking house. After a few soothing words from Ea, the children told us what was wrong. Their parents went missing in their own house. They told us there is a monster in the basement, and we have to kill it to rescue their parents. Everyone rushed in the house. Ea stayed outside a little longer so she can talk the children into coming with them, because outside seems dangerous. She touched one of the children's arms to gently guide him into the house, but he just looked at her and vanished. Ea, in a little bit of a panic, follows the others inside of the house and tells them what just happened. The strange woods, the thick fog, the empty city, and now illusionary children, our group just know something isn't right. But we couldn't do anything about it. So the house was our first step to unravel the secrets of Borovia. So we searched the first 2 floors of the house and find nothing. We searched the ground and the first floor of the house and couldn't find a way down. So we got up 1 more floor. After a really nice fight against an animated armor, because the DM couldn't hit us for the life of him, our Goliath got one-shotted by an evil animated broom. So I healed the poor guy up, and 5 minutes later we found ourselves in a woman's bedroom with a crypt in a small room right next to it. Ea found the crypt very suspicious, and so I told the DM I would throw a dagger at it. But Nuriel jumps in and takes the dagger out of Ea's hands. He says, "Let me handle this, love. If I go down, you can hear me. I can't hear you." He winks at her and throws the dagger. Only seconds after the dagger hits the wood of the crypt, a very angry and very ghostly mother appears directly behind Nuriel. We roll initiative. Ea goes first. She tried desperately to soothe the woman's anger. But before Nuriel can even draw his sword, the angry mother sticks her ghostly hand into his chest and starts to pull. Of course, Now the DM is rolling crits. So she crits. Nuriel failed his con save and dies. The fight goes on a little. 2 attacks from me and the fighter and 1 spell from the cleric later, and she's dead. If you didn't know, the woman was a spectre. They have not a lot of life, but are very deadly at level 1. So in my first D&D game, my boyfriend's character died. A very brutal death. At least the session was over for today, and my boyfriend could just make a new character for the next session. He's still a little grumpy when we tell the story, but now he's fine. I hope you had fun listening to my little story. If you do, like, subscribe. If you want to see more of my art, my DeviantArt, Instagram and Twitter are in the description. And I see you next week. Bye!